Hello, my dear friends. I want to start by saying you are not alone. I know that so many of us carry pain, deep personal pain, often from things that happened years ago. Perhaps you've been waiting for an apology, waiting for the world or someone else to acknowledge your hurt. But today I want to remind you of something incredibly powerful. You don't need to wait for anyone else to apologize for you to begin healing. The healing starts within you. It starts the moment you recognize your pain and give yourself permission to acknowledge it. Pain is not something we should carry silently, hoping others will see it and make things right. No, my friends, we are the ones who must honor our feelings, embrace our wounds, and choose to heal ourselves. We all have a story. We've all experienced moments of hurt, moments where we felt abandoned or misunderstood. And it's okay to feel that pain. It's okay to cry, to be angry, to feel the weight of it. But what matters most is what you do with that pain. You have the power to release it, to let it go, and to heal. You are not defined by your wounds. You are not defined by the wrongs others have done to you. You are whole, even when it feels like you're not. The healing process begins with one simple but profound step: acknowledging your own pain without waiting for anyone else to validate it. So today, I invite you to take a deep breath, to feel the courage that's already within you, and to allow yourself the gift of healing. Your heart knows what it needs, and together, we'll uncover the peace that has always been yours to claim. When we are hurt by others, it's natural to want an apology, to hear those words, "I'm sorry." But what happens when those words never come? What happens when the person who hurt you never acknowledges the pain they caused? Does that mean you are stuck forever? Does that mean you can never heal? Never find peace? Absolutely not. We believe that receiving an apology will bring us peace, that it will heal the wound, and that it will set things right. But I want to share something important with you. Waiting for that apology may not be the key to your healing. You see, you cannot control others, and expecting them to apologize can keep you stuck in a place of pain and frustration. You cannot force someone to take responsibility for their actions, and even if they do apologize, it may not always be sincere. Sometimes people don't even realize they've hurt us, or don't know how to apologize. So, what can you do? How do you move forward? The answer lies in you. True healing comes when you release the need for an apology, when you let go of the idea that someone else's words can fix the hurt inside of you. Healing comes from within. When you wait for someone else to apologize before you can move forward, you are allowing them to control your life. You are putting your healing in their hands. By waiting for someone else to apologize, you are saying that their actions have the power to determine your peace, your happiness, and your future. You are giving away your power, your ability to move forward and to heal. No one has the right to hold that much control over you, and you must reclaim it. Right? Yes, time does help heal wounds, but what truly speeds up that process is how you choose to respond. You can't change the past, and you can't control others. What you can control is how you move forward, how you choose to free yourself from the chains of resentment. I know it's hard. I know it feels like you're carrying a weight, and that weight is the expectation that someone else will come and make things right. But I want to invite you to release that weight. The longer you wait for someone else's apology, the longer you keep yourself in a cycle of hurt. It's like holding on to a piece of broken glass, thinking that somehow If you hold on long enough, it will stop hurting. It won't. It's time to let it go. So, my friends, I urge you to stop waiting for an apology. The time to heal is now. It is within you, and it begins the moment you decide that your peace is more important than the apology that may never come. Let go of the need to control what you cannot, and embrace the power of healing within yourself. Trust me, when you do, you will find a peace and freedom that you never imagined possible. Once you have let go of the need for an apology, you are free. Free to heal, free to move forward, and free to reclaim the peace that has always been yours. You see, when we hold on to the expectation that someone else must make things right, we allow them to control our healing. We wait for something outside of ourselves to give us permission to feel whole again. But the truth is, the power to heal has always been within you. So take a moment with me now and imagine letting go of the weight you've been carrying. Imagine releasing that need for validation, for recognition of your pain. The moment you do this, you open up a space for healing to begin. This space isn't dependent on anyone else. It is a sacred, personal space that you create for yourself. In this space, healing is no longer about the past. It's about what you choose to do today. It's about forgiving, not for them, but for you. You are letting go of the story, the hurt, and the belief that you need something from the outside world to make you feel complete. Instead, you are embracing the truth that you are already whole, just as you are. And once you step into this space, you'll feel the shift. The burden will lift. The tension will ease. You will be able to love yourself more fully, to trust yourself more deeply, and to create the life you deserve, unburdened by the pain of waiting for an apology that may never come. Join me now in this moment of release. First, you need to apologize to yourself. I know this may sound strange at first, but let me explain. So often, we allow the way others treat us to become the measure of how we treat ourselves. We absorb their actions and words, and we carry their mistreatment as if it's our own fault. But here's the thing. When someone else hurts you, that is their issue, not yours. Yet we take on the pain and the shame, and we hold on to it, giving it power over us. The first step in healing is recognizing that you deserve better, and the second step is apologizing to yourself for allowing this mistreatment to continue. You didn't deserve it. You didn't ask for it. It's time to forgive yourself for thinking you did. When we allow someone to mistreat us, we're saying to ourselves that we're not worthy of respect, of kindness, of love. It's as if we're handing over our own self-worth to the other person, letting them decide how much we're worth. This is a painful cycle, and it only continues when we allow it to persist. But what happens when you apologize to yourself? When you recognize that your worth is inherent, not determined by someone else's actions, you begin to create the most sacred relationship you'll ever have. The relationship with yourself. Please, creating boundaries. Boundaries are not about building walls to keep people out. They're about protecting your peace. Boundaries are about learning what you will tolerate, what you won't, and understanding that you have the power to decide. You get to choose what behaviors you'll accept and what you won't. It's about giving yourself the permission to say no when something doesn't feel right, and yes to what nourishes your spirit. I want you to ask yourself, what have I tolerated that I should not have? Why have I allowed this? This is where the introspection begins. Understanding your boundaries is not just about what others have done. It's about understanding why you let them do it. Do you feel guilty about saying no? Do you fear conflict? Do you believe deep down that you don't deserve better? These questions are vital because without answering them, you cannot fully heal. You cannot forgive someone for mistreating you if you don't understand why you allowed them to. When you begin to understand your boundaries, you will be amazed at the shift that happens. It's like you're finally seeing your own value clearly. The more you respect your own boundaries, the more others will respect them too. When you establish that space for yourself, you create a space that others must honor if they want to remain in your life. If they choose not to respect it, that's their choice, and it's your choice to move on. Creating boundaries also means you stop waiting for someone to apologize before you move forward. You don't need their validation to heal, to forgive, or to live your life. Their actions may have hurt you, but your ability to move on is yours to decide. No one else has that power. By creating healthy boundaries, you are taking back control. You are no longer allowing someone's actions to dictate how you feel, how you live, or how you see yourself. You are making the conscious decision to respect yourself enough to let go of what no longer serves you. And here's the key. When you start setting those boundaries, it's like releasing the weight that has been holding you back. You begin to feel lighter, freer, and more in control of your own story. You stop living in reaction to others and start living in alignment with who you truly are. You are teaching others how to treat you, and you're teaching yourself how to respect your own needs. Now let's talk about forgiveness, or as I like to call it, radical forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful tools we can use to heal, but it's often misunderstood. People think that to forgive, you have to excuse the wrongs done to you, or that forgiveness means accepting hurtful behavior. But forgiveness, true forgiveness, is not about letting someone off the hook for their actions. It's not about condoning what they did or pretending it didn't matter. No, radical forgiveness is about releasing the grip that the offense has on you. It's about freeing yourself from the anger, the pain, and the resentment that have been holding you hostage. Let me say this loud and clear. Forgiveness is for you, not for the person who hurt you. When you forgive, you stop giving the person who wronged you control over your life. Every time you hold on to anger, bitterness, or hurt, you're allowing the person who caused that pain to keep their hold on you. You are letting them live in your thoughts, your emotions, and your body. Forgiveness is the key to letting go of that control. It's your personal act of strength and freedom. Radical forgiveness doesn't mean that you forget the offense. It doesn't mean that you become blind to the hurt that was done to you. Instead, it means that you stop letting that pain define your life. You choose to stop reliving the moment, replaying the story, and allowing the pain to govern your actions and emotions. You take back your power and say, I am no longer going to be defined by this hurt. I release it, and in doing so, I release myself from its grip. In order to practice radical forgiveness, we must first acknowledge the truth that we are the ones who are keeping ourselves stuck in the past. No matter what happened, no matter how deep the hurt, the moment we refuse to forgive is the moment we allow the pain to control us. We hold on to the past by continuing to feed it with our thoughts and emotions, refusing to let go of what was done to us. We can spend years waiting for an apology, waiting for justice, waiting for the other person to admit their wrongs. But what happens in that waiting is that we continue to suffer. We continue to give our power away. The key to freedom is to let go of that waiting and forgive now, not because the other person deserves it, but because you deserve it. You deserve to move on. You deserve to feel peace. Now I know that forgiveness is not always easy. It's not always simple. It requires deep introspection, and sometimes it takes time. But remember this: radical forgiveness is not about how you feel about the person who hurt you. It's about how you feel about yourself. When you forgive, you are creating space for healing. You are creating space for love, for joy, for peace to enter your life. You are choosing to heal, regardless of whether the other person changes or not. And that is true empowerment. When we choose not to forgive, we are allowing the other person's actions to dictate how we feel and how we live. Every time you think of the person who hurt you, and every time you relive that pain, you give them power over your peace of mind. But when you forgive, you take that power back. It's an act of love and self-care. It's a declaration that you are worthy of peace and freedom. It's about healing yourself, not for the other person, but for you. Radical forgiveness is also about releasing the stories we tell ourselves. We often hold on to our pain by repeating the story of how we were wronged. We tell ourselves, I was hurt, I was betrayed, I didn't deserve that. And it's true, you didn't deserve it. But the question is, how long are you going to keep telling that story? How long are you going to stay stuck in the role of the victim? Radical forgiveness asks you to stop identifying with the hurt, the betrayal, the pain. It asks you to shift the story from one of victimhood to one of empowerment. Instead of saying, I was hurt by them, say, I learned from that experience and now I am free. Radical forgiveness isn't about denying what happened. It's about acknowledging it, feeling it, and then deciding that it no longer defines you. One of the most liberating aspects of radical forgiveness is that it helps you see the situation from a higher perspective. It allows you to step back from the pain and look at it from a place of compassion. This doesn't mean you justify the hurt or say that it was okay. It just means that you recognize that everyone is doing the best they can based on their own wounds and limitations. When you begin to see people as human beings who, like you, have their own struggles and pain, you can start to feel compassion instead of anger. This doesn't mean that you have to remain in toxic or harmful relationships. It simply means that you are no longer holding on to the resentment that keeps you chained to the past. Forgiveness also means giving up the need for revenge. Holding on to the desire to make someone pay for what they did to you only keeps you stuck in the past. It's a way of clinging to the idea that the other person owes you something. But what you don't realize is that holding on to this desire for justice is keeping you in a state of perpetual suffering. The best way to heal is to release that need for revenge, to let go of the idea that someone else has to make it right. You don't need them to make it right because you are already making it right by choosing to forgive and move forward. And here's something really important. Radical forgiveness is not about forgiving someone because they deserve it. It's about forgiving because you deserve to be free. The act of forgiveness is an act of self-love. You are releasing the toxic emotions that have been holding you back. You are clearing the space within yourself for new, healthier experiences. When you forgive, you create room for peace, joy, and abundance to flow into your life. Now I know you might be thinking, but you don't know what they did to me. You don't know the hurt, the betrayal, the injustice I've suffered. And you're right, I don't know the full extent of your pain. But what I do know is this: no matter what happened to you, you have the power to release it. You have the power to free yourself from its grip. You don't need to wait for anyone else to fix it or to apologize. You can forgive today, right now, and begin the healing process. Radical forgiveness is about giving yourself the gift of peace. It's about letting go of the stories and the anger that keep you trapped in a cycle of hurt. It's about reclaiming your power and deciding that you will no longer let anyone else control your emotions or your happiness. When you forgive, you are setting yourself free. You are saying, I no longer need to hold on to this pain. I choose peace, I choose love, and I choose to move forward. And once you make that choice, everything in your life begins to shift. You are no longer bound by the past. You are free to live your life fully, joyfully, and without the weight of resentment. Moreover, in order to truly heal, we must start by acknowledging our feelings. It's important to allow yourself the space to feel your emotions, whether that be hurt, anger, sadness, or confusion. These feelings are valid, and they are a natural part of being human. There's no need to push them down or pretend they don't exist. In fact, the more we suppress our emotions, the longer they linger and the harder it becomes to heal. I want you to know, my dear, that it's okay to feel what you're feeling. Your emotions are a signpost guiding you toward understanding yourself and your needs. Take the time to sit with your feelings, feel them, and give yourself the gift of acknowledgement. Only through this acceptance can you truly begin to let go and move forward. Now, as you sit with these feelings, I invite you to practice empathy, not just for the other person, but for yourself as well. It's easy to fall into a mindset of judgment, to see the person who hurt you as a villain and yourself as a victim. But my dear, it's important to realize that we are all human, and each of us is carrying our own burdens, our own wounds. When we can step into the other person's shoes, even for just a moment, and try to understand their perspective, it allows us to see the situation in a new light. Maybe they didn't mean to hurt you. Maybe their actions were driven by their own pain, confusion, or fear. When we can open our hearts to empathy, we free ourselves from the heavy burden of resentment. And remember, empathy doesn't mean excusing their behavior. It simply means understanding that we all make mistakes and are doing the best we can with the tools we have. If you're ready to release your emotions, one powerful way to do this is through writing. Writing a letter to the person who hurt you can be incredibly cathartic. You don't have to send it, but simply putting your feelings down on paper allows you to express what's been weighing on your heart. It gives you a chance to speak your truth, to say what was never said, and to release any lingering anger or pain. And here's the beautiful part. The act of writing this letter is a gift to yourself. It's a form of closure. It's a way of taking ownership of your healing journey and reclaiming your peace. In addition to writing, seek support. Healing doesn't have to be a solitary journey. Talk to someone you trust, a friend, a family member, a therapist. Sometimes just expressing your feelings to another person can create the space for healing to begin. When we share our experiences, it can help us process them in a new way. It allows us to see that we are not alone in our struggles, that others have gone through similar challenges and come out stronger. Support can provide perspective, comfort, and validation, and it reminds us that healing is not just possible, but it's a journey we are all capable of taking. As you embark on this journey of healing, don't forget to practice self-care. This is essential. Healing requires you to be gentle with yourself. Take time to nurture your body, mind, and soul. Engage in activities that bring you joy and make you feel alive. Whether it's a walk in nature, a good book, or time with loved ones, allow yourself to experience moments of peace and happiness. This isn't just about escaping your pain, but rather about giving yourself the love and care that you deserve. You are worthy of this love, and self-compassion is a crucial part of your healing process. Finally, focus on the present. The past has no power over you unless you continue to give it power. Instead of dwelling on what happened or waiting for someone else to make it right, bring your attention to the here and now. Engage in activities that bring you joy, that make you feel connected to your life. It's in the present moment that you find your power. It's in the present that you create new positive experiences that will help to shift your energy and open your heart to the beauty and abundance that is always available to you. You have everything you need within you to heal. Acknowledge your feelings, practice empathy, let go of expectations, write your truth, seek support, care for yourself, and live in the present moment. As you embrace each step of this healing process, remember, you are worthy of healing. You are worthy of peace, and you are deserving of the life you desire. It's time to release the past, heal your heart, and move forward with grace, love, and strength. You are not alone on this journey, and with every step, you are creating the life you truly deserve. I move through forgiveness to love. As I change my thoughts, the world around me changes. The past is over, so it has no power now. The thoughts of this moment create my future. It is no fun being a victim. I refuse to be helpless anymore. I claim my own power. I give myself the gift of freedom from the past and move with joy into the now. There is no problem too big or too small that it cannot be solved with love. I am ready to be healed. I welcome growth and change with open arms. I love and accept myself in every stage of life. I am deserving of love and kindness from myself. I am proud of my progress and my journey. I choose to see challenges as opportunities to grow. I have the power to change my story. I am learning to love myself more each day. I am worthy of all the good things coming my way. I forgive myself for past mistakes and move forward. I am the author of my life and write a beautiful story. I celebrate my uniqueness and embrace my individuality. I am committed to my personal growth and self-love. I am willing to forgive, and all is well. I know that old negative patterns no longer limit me. I let them go with ease. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. I forgive myself for not being perfect. I am living the very best way I know how. It is now safe for me to release all of my childhood traumas and move into love. I forgive everyone in my past for all perceived wrongs. I release them with love. All of the changes in life that lie before me are positive ones, and I am safe. I am grateful for the lessons life teaches me. I am a work in progress, and that's okay. I release what no longer serves me and make room for the new. I am open to the endless possibilities of life. I am strong, capable, and resilient. I nourish my mind, body, and soul with love. I honor my needs and set healthy boundaries. I am surrounded by positive energy and loving relationships. I attract positive change and embrace it with grace. I trust myself to make the right decisions for my life. I am worthy of the time and effort I invest in myself. I am in control of my thoughts, feelings, and actions. I am patient with myself as I learn and grow. I deserve to feel happy, healthy, and whole. I am courageous and face life's challenges with confidence. I love and accept myself unconditionally. I am continuously learning and expanding my horizons. I choose to focus on the positive aspects of my life. I am at peace with who I am and who I am becoming. I embrace the journey of self-discovery with joy. I am deserving of all the love and kindness I give to others. I move through forgiveness to love. As I change my thoughts, the world around me changes. The past is over, so it has no power now. The thoughts of this moment create my future. It is no fun being a victim. I refuse to be helpless anymore. I claim my own power. I give myself the gift of freedom from the past and move with joy into the now. There is no problem too big or too small that it cannot be solved with love. I am ready to be healed. I welcome growth and change with open arms. I love and accept myself in every stage of life. I am deserving of love and kindness from myself. I am proud of my progress and my journey. I choose to see challenges as opportunities to grow. I have the power to change my story. I am learning to love myself more each day. I am worthy of all the good things coming my way. I forgive myself for past mistakes and move forward. I am the author of my life and write a beautiful story. I celebrate my uniqueness and embrace my individuality. I am committed to my personal growth and self-love. I am willing to forgive, and all is well. I know that old negative patterns no longer limit me. I let them go with ease. As I forgive myself, it becomes easier to forgive others. I forgive myself for not being perfect. I am living the very best way I know how. It is now safe for me to release all of my childhood traumas and move into love. I forgive everyone in my past for all perceived wrongs. I release them with love. All of the changes in life that lie before me are positive ones, and I am safe. I am grateful for the lessons life teaches me. I am a work in progress, and that's okay. I release what no longer serves me and make room for the new. I am open to the endless possibilities of life. I am strong, capable, and resilient. I nourish my mind, body, and soul with love. I honor my needs and set healthy boundaries. I am surrounded by positive energy and loving relationships. I attract positive change and embrace it with grace. I trust myself to make the right decisions for my life. I am worthy of the time and effort I invest in myself. I am in control of my thoughts, feelings, and actions. I am patient with myself as I learn and grow. I deserve to feel happy, healthy, and whole. I am courageous and face life's challenges with confidence. I love and accept myself unconditionally. I am continuously learning and expanding my horizons. I choose to focus on the positive aspects of my life. I am at peace with who I am and who I am becoming. I embrace the journey of self-discovery with joy. I am deserving of all the love and kindness I give to others.